again, another new permission for tcDetects. It's a campsite, about 15 acres, lots of history in the area. We're on a riverside as well, as you can see. Behind me we have a mill, possibly 2 mill sites on the permission as well, going back, well, it's meant to have been a mill here since the 1300s, although the current mill is from the 1700s, but we will see what we can find as we go around this pretty exciting new permission. And first decent signal up. See what we get. And first up, what looks to be the end part of a key, maybe? Something like that. Not sure, don't look that older. Second signal is out in the hole. Feels a bit trashy now, but let's see. Yep, called it a ring pull, modern ring pull, which on a site that's obviously a campsite, so lots of people, tourists, etc., camping out and about on the tents. I would imagine things like this, tent pegs, etc., are going to be par for the course. But there's so much history in the area and the site that I'm hoping that we can find some stuff as well as modern stuff related to the campsite. One of the other things that makes this site very interesting is that about 3 fields, maybe 4 fields that way in the direction the camera's facing. It's the site of an old medieval village, a deserted medieval village, so you've got mill site going back to medieval times and a deserted medieval villager, so can but hope there was some footfall between the two. It would make sense if they were farming around here and then using the mill that was on this site for their grain and flour. See if we can find any evidence of that. Third signal, another strong one in the hole. See what we find this time. Well, that decent signal from there, about 3 inches down, translates to the first coin. Relatively speaking modern, so it's a young Elizabeth on it. And it's a 1957 2 shilling. Just had another modern ring pull, literally like 6 inches away from the coin I just found. And then about a foot away from that, next signal, again strong and clear. See what that is. And that decent signal is a 1 penny. So what's that? 5 holes, 2 coins, although not old ones yet. 6th hole, 3rd ring pull. Inevitable on this type of site, but we'll keep going. I was considering notching them out entirely, but the 2 shilling that I just picked up wasn't far away, so potentially notch out things I don't want to. Signal 7. Another with a nice line, good ID. Does sound like there might be a bit of iron to it, so interesting to see what this one is. And it was in the clod, and the sound and the target ID very similar to the last coin, and that's because it's another 1 penny. So there you go. 8th signal, and another ring pull. So we have 4 ring pulls so far and 3 coins, and what looks like the end of a key. Not bad so far, keep going, find out what's next. Next signal is in the hole, reading about 75 now, was about 63, 65 before I pulled the clod out. Let's see what this is. Could be another ring pull. And indeed it was. That's the 5th. So this isn't the river, this is the tributary that cuts around the side of it where the mill and the mill wheel was connected to. Just over there, I'm sure you can see it through the trees, is what the remnants of a second mill. I'm not sure, and neither are they on the age of that one, but that's potentially older than the one that still exists on the site. So at some point, when I can get across that more easily, I will be going to check that out, and also the river here as well, or beck, I guess. It's pretty fast flowing at the minute, and probably the deepest it's been in years because of all the rain we've had of late, but certainly should make some interesting detecting on the other side. next time we come back, or when the water has calmed down a little bit. Next signal. Again, nice strong signal in the upper hundreds. See what this one is. Yeah, fourth signal. Fourth coin. And third penny. So is this the field of pennies? Could be. And next up is a George the 6th. Something or other. Half penny. Who knows? I should clean up quite nicely. 19. What's that say? 1950. So again, another older pre-decimal coin. Not old obviously, but always nice to see other than the pennies coming up. The site's been here as a campsite since about the 1970s, so this and the 2 shilling definitely predate its use as a tourist camping site. So let's see what we can find next. Next up, and ringing in very similar to a ring pull, is what looks like the eyelet off a tent or a ground sheet. I guess that and tent pegs are the obvious things we'll also find here, given the camping site nature that it currently is. Next up is tantamount to a surfy find. I've just literally flicked it out where it was part buried, and it's a modern 5 pence. Yeah, another coin. And next signal in the hole. Pretty decent and consistent. Let's see what this one is. And as if on cue, here we go, an aluminium tent peg. So good signal, and that's why. Gonna find a fair few of these on this side, I think. Next signal, or next decent signal. Another penny. I'm definitely clearing this field of pennies. I don't think I've ever had so many pennies in one field. We've only been out an hour and a... So maybe just coming up to an hour and a half. There you go, another penny, another coin. Next up is in the hole. 107, 108, nice straight line. Looks like a coin again. Let's see if it is. I'll call it a coin, should have called it a penny, given the same target idea as the other ones. And yet another penny on definitely the field of pennies. And next up is another coin. In this case, not a penny, it's an old style round £1 coin with the 7 number. Not sure, I'm not good on my bridges, but a bridge on the back of it. There you go. Next up is end of a copper pipe, maybe connected to something. Not sure, but coppery. Yeah, it comes with a little detector along the bank of the beck. You can see it's quite free flowing in a minute, and just do the hole there. And another coin. This one is for Aaron. You know why. You can see up there with the bend in the river, that's river, this is the beck, sorry. And up there on that bank is up there on the bank is where the derelict, almost, only the foundations really visible, of the old mill, suspected to be the older mill. And then the beck sort of flows down this way, where right at the bottom, you can't really see it, but beyond the curve right down there, it reconnects with the main river. So it's been channelled at some point for use of the mills that are on this little beck, although neither are actually in use anymore. Not sure if there are any existing water mills that are still in use, which is a bit of a shame. Technology from yesteryear. There you go. Next up is out of that hole. I've already flicked out so I can see it just over there. See it? Another coin by the look of it. Let's see what it is. And it's another bugger. 2p. There you go, is that 11 coins so far. Continue the coin first with a 20 pence. This is where the top of the bet comes through. That's the back of the still standing mill that isn't used anymore. That's obviously building, goes all the way down there, carries on probably a quarter of a mile before it reaches the derelict mill. Probably last hole, right in front of the mill. Not sure what that is. Is that a hat pin maybe or something like that? That was a nail initially, but looks like a pin of some sort. There you go. Very nice new permission. Lots of interesting places to check out. Be back here soon.